so this is how we would syllabicate these words. All right, starting with the first word, I see a vowel team, EE, label that as a vowel, and then I see a diphthong, a W, as my second vowel. So connecting the vowels on the bridge, I have a consonant in the middle. So I would divide according to the pattern, starting with after the first vowel. This would be a vowel team, and this would be a diphthong, so that would be read see-saw, seesaw. Number two, I would start by labeling my first two vowels. Now, I know that that is a prefix, but just saying that maybe the kids wouldn't recognize that, they would still label it as a vowel. Connecting on the bridge, we have the N and the C, so that's two consonants. They would divide according to the pattern between the consonants. Moving on to my next vowel, way down here is an A, label it as a vowel, connect another bridge. I have three consonants on the bridge, so I would blend the TR together, so it would be consonants, two consonants. Again, I would divide by the pattern between the two consonants, and then the last E would be a magic E. So that would be a closed syllable, and a magic E syllable. So it would be read concentrate, concentrate. The next one is, I see again a prefix, pro, but let's just go ahead and underline the O as a vowel, the OU as a vowel, a vowel, but it's a diphthong vowel. So we connect the two vowels with a bridge, have the consonant in the middle, so I would try to divide after the first vowel. And then that's a vowel team, or a diphthong, I should say. So the consonant, the syllables would be open for the first and a diphthong for the second. So it would be read profound, profound. That is a word I know, so I would divide it between the lines. All right, the next word, we have label our vowels, connect them with a bridge. We have a consonant in the middle, so I would try to divide after the first vowel. Then I have another vowel, label it, draw the bridge. This time we have a S and a T, so I would divide according to the pattern between the consonants. So that would be an open syllable, closed, and closed. So I would read that as majestic. That's not a word that I recognize. So the only thing I can do would be to move my dotted line to after my consonant. Changing that from open to closed. So now it would be majestic, which is a word I know. Number 5, I would mark the Y as a vowel, mark the I as a vowel, connect them with a bridge, and label my consonant in the middle. Again, I would try to divide after the first vowel. And then moving on to my last vowel, I noticed that it's an ER, so that would be a bossy R. So in that case, I connect it with a bridge. I have the N and the D together as a consonant, so I would divide according to the pattern. So reading that, it would be an open syllable, a closed syllable, and a bossy R. So it would be cylinder, and that's not quite right, so I'm going to have to move my dotted line to after my consonant, changing the first syllable from open to closed, so now it's cylinder, cylinder. All right, last one. I see a suffix, N-E-S-S, I'm going to circle that. And then I also see a consonant L-E, so I will circle that, leaving just 3 letters, which would make it close. So the first syllable, close, the second syllable, consonant L-E, and the last is a suffix. So we would read this gentle gentleness.